like you tough, we ain't going for that. Nigga talking about taking, we ain't going for that. Nigga better play it cool, cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that.
So be cool, yeah, chill, yeah, tell them calm down. What I'm doing now, we be running up, get money now. Yeah, run the town, hottest niggas never knew that the chopper, nigga, we gon' shoot. Give me money, I be rolling dice, I be taking chances. What I'm doing, I be motherfucking getting up to them benches. Niggas knowing, open bag, shawty, all this shit be stinking. All this motherfucking money, you ain't think that I was banking, you ain't think that I had them franking. I was drinking medication, nigga, feeling like a patient. I was wasted, ayy, flowing, getting wasted. Every time we woke up, we had them bitches in rotation.
All that back and forth, no, we ain't going for that. All that poppin' like you tough, we ain't going for that. Nigga talking about taking, we ain't going for that. Nigga better play it cool, cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that. I got walk and I got act, just a walking pharmacy. Shit ain't gon' lie, I'm getting the money, it ain't really hard to see. Blow down the pound, go out of town, she really put her faith in the street. I told her every time I make money, money don't make me. I'm the kid. On the balcony, niggas zooted, thinking about how to get rich. Till then, I'ma pop bottles, live it up to the end. Hop off in the charger, pulling off once again. On the side of me, keep protected if it needs. So walk in the court, shit, I'm on that shit again. I can see the hate through the ultraviolet lens. Shit, I knew her barrel right when she put off in the bin. And you know I said her right, but you know we got it in. All that back and forth, no, we ain't going for that. All that poppin' like you tough, we ain't going for that. Nigga talking about taking, we ain't going for that. Nigga better play it cool, cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that.
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? It's your boy Damon in the building, man. We Talk Hawks TV post-game live show. You dig? Let me drop this link out here, man. Tough loss tonight, man. Here's the link. Come tap in. You know me. I ain't finna be up here long tonight. It's Friday, but I got to go to sleep early. Well, I got to get up early. But here go the link. So come tap in. Y'all know how we get down up here. Members get priority. Members get 4 minutes. Non-members get 2 minutes. You dig? So let me give my thoughts on the game tonight, man. I mean, we played tough. Once again, we was a victim of the third quarter. Okay. Let me pull up these numbers real quick. Let's look at what type of production we got from the players tonight. Give me a second here. Let's look at the production from our players tonight. Dyson Daniels tonight, 6 points, 5 steals, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 6 points, 5 steals, 6 rebounds, 3 for 8 from the field. Salute to my boy CJ becoming a member of the channel, man. Tap in with my boy CJ, man. All right, here we go. Bro, Conwood not giving me nothing right now, man. 3 for 7, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Like I expected a lot more from a Conwood tonight, considering that Quater's not like some amazing 7-footer, super elite defender. But a Conwood really gave me I don't know. Can anybody tell me the last time a Conwood had 10 rebounds in a game? It gotta be over 10 games. Does anybody know the last time Onyeka Okongwu had 10 rebounds, bro? It's got to be more than 10 games by now. Nobody had double digits in rebounding tonight. My bench gave me nothing tonight. Let me see what my bench looked like. Let's see here. Gabe Vincent. He just got cardio. Kuminga, 0 for 5 from the field. 0 for 2 from 3. He gave me pretty much nothing. 3 points, 2 rebounds. Zach, 13 minutes, 2 for 4, 1 for 3. He gave me 6 points, minus 17, minus 12, minus 12, minus 6. 2 rebounds. Okay, here's my problem with tonight's effort, okay? Granted, let me go ahead and put this out now because I don't want nobody to think I'm tripping, okay? In my opinion, the Celtics are a better team than we are, okay? Let me go ahead and put that, let me say that up front, okay? I expect my team to go into a place like Boston and compete, have a chance to win. That's what they did tonight. But make no mistake about it, the Celtics are a better team than we are, okay? I'm not even going to sit here and sugarcoat it, okay? You got off to a fast start. Excuse me. You get off to a fast start, and we wasn't able to hold it. You get it all the way to halftime, you up 5. By the time you in the third quarter, you're down 5. Well, excuse me, we're down 3. Or was it 8? I can't even remember now. But to make a long story short, we was winning to start the third, losing to start the fourth. Okay. Once again, that third quarter, for some reason, we don't know what we're doing when we come out of halftime. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Boston a better team than we are. Okay. But there's no reason why Pritchard should have 31 points tonight. None whatsoever. I blame the coach for it. Okay. I blame Quinn Snyder for what's going on. He should have kept Zachary Richardson in that game tonight. Pick on who's going to beat you. Is it Pritchard or is it Tatum? Okay. Pritchard or Tatum, pick one. Okay. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. I can take Tatum putting up 31 and something crazy. I can't take Peyton Pritchard going for 31 tonight. Okay. Because we supposed to have dudes who can guard the perimeter. Okay. So, I didn't enjoy Quinn Snyder not making adjustments. I mean, you're getting killed on the boards as a team. And listen, man, listen. Here's the thing with Quinn Snyder's offense, okay? Here's the deal, okay? When it comes to the big man, okay? He either going to have a big that can come out and guard the perimeter, or he's going to have a rim protector that's going to get us rebounds. Okay? One or the other. We don't have a guy that can do both. Okay? I think, personally, this should have been a night for more Mohamed Gay tonight at the 5. Quaida is not Jalen Duren. Big guy, but he's not Jalen Duren. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you this right now, man. You can't do nothing about the length of a player. I mean, listen, and right now, Double O is not giving me enough to be on the floor. He hasn't had a double-digit rebound game in the last 11 games. He's been awful from 3 the last 11 games. Okay? The coach should have kept. Salute to my boy Show Deuce in the building, man. We didn't even have 30 rebounds to the last 30 seconds. And that's why I put a lot of this loss on the coach. You got guys right now who out here trying to crash the boards and you're not playing them. You should have kept Zachary Richey in that game. That's what you should have did. Okay. And you know we needed more offense. You should have took Dyson Daniels out probably the last 5 minutes. Because Dyson Daniels, he wasn't effective tonight. It is what it is. You know we needed shooting, and you had it. Listen, here's another thing. I'm gonna tell. Well, you know what I don't want to see, bro. Okay. You can't have Dyson Daniels and Kuminga on the floor together, bro. Those two dudes at this moment in time are non-confident three-point shooters. They don't really want to shoot threes. So if you go back and you look at the game and you watch those possessions, right? Jalen Johnson, CJ McCollum, no, the paint is just too crowded to work. My coach made no adjustment off of that. Okay. Made no adjustment. Okay. You couldn't score the ball in the second half consistently. Well, I think we kind of slowed down in the second quarter, scoring the basketball. But you know, it is what it is, man. Listen, right now, I'm gonna tell you like this, gang. We don't want to see these dudes in the playoffs. Okay. Not with this coach, not with the way Quinn Snyder runs rotations. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, what you're looking at right now is probably the playoff rotation is what you're looking at. Okay. That's probably what you're looking at. So, I mean, nah. We don't want to see the Celtics. I mean, God knows I hate for them to been healthy. I mean, we was only missing Jock Landale. Okay. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. So I mean, he gonna have to make some adjustments, but I don't want to see these dudes in the playoffs. I'm just being honest. If y'all know I'm a diehard Hawks fan. Okay. I'm a diehard Hawks fan, but I'm gonna tell you right now, okay. I wouldn't put money on us beating them in the playoffs. Not if they're healthy. I would bet to beat them right now, but I wouldn't bet to beat them if they're healthy. Ain't no way. No way. You feel me? So let's tap in, man. Let's get the show rolling. Let's see what everybody got to say, man. Hawks lose a tough one. You had an opportunity to win the game. And I'm going to tell you, on the road, that's all you're really asking for. Did you have an opportunity to win this game, which we had an opportunity to win this game? Couldn't capitalize. It is what it is. Let's start with the members, man. What's good, Marion?
Man, what's going on, Damon?
Not much. Tough loss, man.
Tough loss, man. I've been looking forward to this game all day. I've been thinking about it, thinking that we were going to be in it. And for a minute, we was in it. We looked good for a minute. But I'm going to tell you what, their coach is smarter than our coach. That's what it comes down to. He knew exactly what to do. He said, we're going to pick on CJ all night long. Pritchard, you're going to go on out there and just find CJ, and we're going to throw you the ball. Because that joker can't guard nothing. That joker can't guard he can't guard a chair. Y'all, I want everybody who used to talk about number 11. I want you to talk about CJ the same way. It's the same stuff. Because that joker, Pritchard got 31 points. 31 points.
Mm-hmm.
From somebody not named Tatum or Brown or White. We let that joker get 31. And was looking for more. The refs didn't do us any favors, but we expect that. I don't think we'll ever get a fair game from Tony Brothers. I think the Tony Brothers don't like the Hawks. But we should expect that. That's expected. We need to go into the game looking for that. And the other thing is, while CJ was messing us up on the defensive end, he was over there chucking shots. I think that the last game, we saw the same pattern. He shot us out of the lead, but then he was able to shoot us back into a win, and we gave him credit for shooting us back into a win. We have to work on that, because whenever we play against good teams, playoff bound teams, they're going to show us our weaknesses, especially if they have a good coach. And we know those weaknesses. We missed Jock Landale tonight. We couldn't get a rebound for nothing. My prayer in the offseason is that we get a rebounding big man who can protect the rim. That's what I'm hoping for. We get a rebounding big man who can protect the rim. That might be Hardenstein. I don't know who it will be, but that's what we need. We put up a good effort from JJ, and I wish that Zach would play more. I don't see why he was on the bench. And really, I still believe that Kuminga, we're playing him too many minutes. I don't know if he should be a part of the rotation. What do you think about that? Should he be a part of the playoff rotation?
Who, Kuminga?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he needs to. Here's the deal with Kuminga, man. I'm gonna just say it right now. Okay. When you get traded to a team that's already set in what we're going to do, the issue with Kuminga is this: he has to find a way to adapt his game to what we are already doing. Okay. And that's why I keep saying I'm really waiting for Kuminga next year, because I expect Kuminga to shoot way more 3-point shots next year, because that's what we need from our wings. Okay. I like that he does attack the basket, right? But a thing he's going to have to learn, and here is this: we're not Golden State, bro. Okay. We're not the Celtics, bro. You're not going to get calls that you would get in Golden State, that you would get here. Like the one where he attacked the basket, a lot of contact, no call. You got to get used to that playing here. So that's why I said you're going to have to adapt your game to be an Atlanta Hawk. You are no longer a Warrior. So the way that he learned how to play with the Warriors, he need to throw all that shit out the window. Okay. Here, you attack the basket, you're going to get fouled, but it might not get called. He got to understand that. But here in Atlanta, he's going to adapt his game, and he will become more of a shooter here, which then when he gets the mid range, it's all that's going, and the three, all that's going to do is open up the lanes for him to be able to attack the basket.
I agree. I think
he has. Here's the thing: we're the Hawks, and this for all the Kuminga fans. The Hawks are not going to adjust nothing for Jonathan Kuminga. Okay, Jonathan Kuminga is not an MVP. He's not a champion. He's not a god to where we need. He's not a Giannis. He's not a Curry. He's not a LeBron. We're not adjusting nothing. He has to adjust here. One, from what I first told you, and two, he is coming up for contract extension.
Yeah. He wants his money.
He has to show other executives who watching the games when we're playing, right, that he can do whatever he tells people he can do.
Need to be versatile.
And the first thing is adjusting his game to fit what the Hawks want from him. The only thing I don't know is what Quinn Snyder wants. What is Quinn Snyder or Auncey's expectations? But I believe that Auncey Sailor is really invested in Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, Quinn Snyder can't make him a corner boy, and it seemed like most of the time it looked like he's trying to put him in the corner.
That's a problem when you get traded to a new team. That's what I'm saying. You have to adjust your game, because the Hawks are not going to redo our offense for Jonathan Kuminga, because, like I said, if he came here and he was a MVP leading a team to a championship, then that's a whole nother story. Then you're like, yeah, we need to adapt to this guy, because this is going to be our guy. We have a guy. And what I'm saying with Kuminga is when you're playing in Atlanta, and I'm sure that Auncey and them has already had this discussion, that, hey, you're going to have to be able to shoot the ball here, okay, and add that to your game, which is going to open up your ability to attack the basket. But like I said before, I don't know how healthy this guy is. Y'all heard me on record. I said I don't even know why we playing the guy.
Yeah.
Like my whole thought process behind Kuminga is next year. I personally, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Marion. I know I went over the time. Okay, I don't really give a fuck what he does this year. I don't care. Good game, bad game. I don't give a fuck. I'm waiting to see him with a nice off season under his belt, with the coaches telling him what they expect from him. Rest up, come back, ready to hoop. Let's make a run next year. So personally, I don't give a fuck. I know it's gonna be some people come in here and say, Kuminga ain't shit, he ain't do this. I mean, like I said, y'all got your own opinion. Me personally, I don't care about what he do this year. Just don't get injured.
Yes.
I want you ready for next year. You feel me?
I'll let the next person go on.
All right, that's the homeboy Marion, man, in the building. Let's tap in with the homeboy Juan, another member of the channel. What's good, my boy?
What's up, man? Can you hear me? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you good. You good. You good.
All
My
right,
boy in
okay.
Korea, so that's why
Yeah.
his audio like that.
Yeah, I got on these Apple headphones or whatever. Hey, Damon, there's a lot to unpack for the show. I know I'll keep it kind of simple for my statement as we go into the open forum here shortly. I want to factor on the last week and a half for the Hawks, man. We are 1-2 against the elite teams. When I say by elite teams, these are teams that are going to win over 50 games for their respective teams in their respective conference. That's the Rockets, Detroit, and Boston. And in 2 of those games, we played against 2 teams that didn't have a top 5 MVP caliber. Does that mean a lot? Maybe. You know what I mean? And we won one of those games. I say all that to say this. Number one, Damon, we need another point guard, brother. When Jalen's off the floor and we're playing against these high caliber teams, we have an inefficiency to move the ball around, and we get stuck between Naw and CJ, and we're waiting on them to make a play. Number 2, Yeko Kongu has slid so far in the last 2 weeks. You can make a play for Jock Landale starting. We can't rebound them. I think we gave up I think we surrendered 60 rebounds tonight to Boston. I think 60 rebounds, and then they also scored over 40, 50 points in the paint. Detroit, Houston, and Boston have killed us, bro, in the paint, and they have killed us on the boards, man. The third thing to mind is look at the third quarters over those 3 games that we played against those teams. 15-2 run by Boston tonight. 25-5 run from Detroit. Over 100 points scored from Houston, man. All right. I love what the Hawks have done over the last 16 games. I'm not going to sit here and discredit everything they've done because you beat who's on your roster. But you have to sit here as a fan and you got to be, reasonable with yourself, and you got to talk about these things, man. All right, when you playing the better teams, man, your deficiencies are going to be excavated a lot higher than when you playing against the tanking teams. And what we are deficient in is rebounding, size, defending the paint. And if JJ is not out there giving us something, we have to depend on CJ and Naw to get us points, man. Where the rest of the points going to come from? Dyson didn't have a really good game offensive tonight. He had some good plays tonight, but Dyson scored 6 points tonight. He had 5 rebounds tonight. You know what I mean? He had 16 and 13 against Detroit. He didn't play good against Houston. These things matter to me, man, because as we get ready to go into the postseason, playing a team like Boston, who didn't have a top 5 MVP candidate in Brown, and we lost and giving up almost 40 to Peyton Pritchard, that's significant, Damon. That is highly significant. Jason Tatum ain't even 100% back yet, and he still put up almost 30, 10, and 8 on us, all right? So, I mean, man, we got some work to do. We know it's probably in a championship window for us, but anything could happen. I just want to see the boys get better, man. Kuminga, that's another topic. We can talk about it in the open forum, man. But if Jalen's not on the floor, we have got to find a way against the better teams, that is, to find ways to move the ball around and to get better quality shots. We shot so many threes when we didn't need to shoot threes tonight. It was painful, bro. We did not drive the ball to the basket. And I'm like, they didn't even have a shot blocker there. When Cater was out, we can't go up against 6'8" Luka Garza. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like those.
You don't have who you got that's going to attack the basket and finish at the rim.
Well, I mean, that's what CJ and Naw is for. That's what I'm saying. He need a point guard whenever, because Naw can get in the paint whenever he wants to. I mean, he showed that he was getting fouled like hell tonight. Kuminga, you know what I mean, saying he had some opportunities, but like you said, the whistle didn't blow for us. This is Atlanta. This ain't Golden State, bro. We don't have four banners hanging on our hanging from State Farm over the last 10 years. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. We move
He should.
forward.
He should. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you where I think he messed up at. Tell me what you think.
Go ahead.
In the fourth quarter, like in the final 5 minutes, in my opinion, he should have took Dyson Daniels out, put in exactly what you say, because you saw a lot of the ball movement. Dyson was just there, bro. Like he would be like in the way because he can't space the floor, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And also when he took out Zach, when he took Zach out when he should have took Kuminga out. I believe at this moment in time, you can't have both of them in the game because Dyson and JK they don't want to shoot the three. So you have two wings that don't want to shoot. There you go. And I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Right now, I'm not confident in Kuminga shooting these threes.
Yeah,
like I would be.
I know in my time though, I want to say one thing to just address Gabriel. Because he said y'all panicking again. Gabriel, we are not panicking, brother. We got out rebounded, we got outscored in the paint, and we gave up almost 40 to a guy off the bench who almost doubled the production of what we had on the bench. That's not panicking. That's pointing out the facts that happen in the game. We always get out rebounded by bigger teams. We always get beat up in the paint. That's not something new. Just because we won 14 games over the last 16 games playing against tanking teams. We still gave up a lot of points in the paint. We still gave up a lot of rebounds. That's not nothing new. We're not seeing it overreacting.
Tell me what you think, Juan. This is one of the reasons why I beat on Quinn Snyder. This is one of the reasons why I say he's a playoff loser. Because this game reminds me when he played the Mavericks. He doesn't want to make in-game adjustments.
Yeah.
Dyson should have not been. Dyson, don't get me wrong. Dyson made a little impact, but you got no production from your whatever you want to call Dyson. When Nall and CJ on the floor, I look at him as a small forward, as a wing guy. Okay.
Yeah.
He gave you nothing tonight. You got no production from your starting wings for real. Okay. From Dyson Daniels, offensive wise. CJ had a bad shoot night. It was 8 for 20.
8 for 19. Yeah, 8 for 20. Yeah.
8 for 20. Okay. Nall was cooking a little bit. Okay. But here's the kicker. You get on the defensive side. What adjustment did he make to even try to slow Peyton Pritchard down? I don't even think we tried to double the dude one time. And I think
had more rebounds than our center, Demond.
And I think the toughest cover
had more rebounds than our center.
I think the toughest cover on Peyton Pritchard tonight was Mo G, who forced the turnover. And
blocked the shot. And
Nall's picked his pocket, but Dyson, CJ, and whoever else guarded Pritchard, they got cooked.
Yeah. And Demond.
And why the coach did, but what adjustment did Quinn make on Pritchard? Anything?
No, he didn't. And Demond, before you move to the next person, last point. When Dyson and Kongu don't play well, we're guaranteed to lose the game. We are guaranteed to lose the game. If they don't play well, we are guaranteed. That's 2 starters out of 5. When they don't play well, we are going to lose the game, man. And so, it is what it is. It's one game, and at the end of the world, we got them again on Tuesday. So we'll see. All right, man. I'll catch you open for him.
All right, that's the homeboy Juan. Let's hit up Jay, another member of the channel. What's good, my guy?
Man, what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. Thought we had a dub tonight, dog. Jumped out early.
Hey, man. I was having a good day too, man. I did high rocks today. I didn't finish high rocks. So I was waiting for the game.
Came back to the lead in the third.
Oh yeah, I watched it from beginning to end. I mean, shit, you know what they call Tony brothers.
I said that at the beginning, bro.
Hey, for the fans that don't know, he's called the series extender. That is his job.
Shaking my head, man.
Hey, once I didn't know he was calling the game, but you know what it is, bro. They got to get him ready for the playoffs too. So it's cool. You see how they'll call it because he kind of determines. Tony Brothers, one of them, is like one of the face of them referees for real. Like he's one of the leaders to those refs, that ref work. So they follow his lead.
Yup.
So it's all good. It's all good. I'm not mad. You said it at halftime. You're in Boston. Doesn't matter the circumstances. The same Boston, it's the NBA. We talk about it all the time. And you gave yourself a chance to win the game. It just didn't happen today. Rematches on Monday. Take care of business tomorrow. Let's get ready to see this team again on Monday and play the Magic. You got another week to play. You got to handle it. Hey, it's good for these young dudes to experience this losing now. Games like this, because I wasn't high on Boston before they made the Vucevic trade when they still had like Anthony Simons. So I was like, Tatum's probably not gonna come back in time. And he's still coming along, but after they made the Vooch trade and Tatum came back, I said, oh no, they're really gonna go for it this year. And so I just think they're very good at executing. Like they're just a really smart team. They play like champions. And they believe they got a chance to go play for a title right now. Which is crazy.
They're a championship team.
They're a championship team. They are still who we are aspiring to be. It felt like we was little brother today. Let's get him back on Monday. Quinn. I get people are upset. It's frustrating to lose games. Whatever. But you said something that was real after the trade deadline, and you said it again tonight about Kuminga. But at the deadline, you was talking about, well, I already done accepted what it is for the Hawks. Whatever they do, I'm watching with no expectations because they just changed. This is a free roll. I keep telling people it's a free roll. This year, like what you said about Kuminga that the echo. You said Kuminga, you don't give a damn about what he do. You just trying to make it through this year injury free and get to the Hawks. That's all I want for these dudes, bruh. Look. I watched all these top 4 teams play: Cleveland, Boston, Detroit without Cade, New York. I know people feel like New York is iffy. I think maybe we can win a game or two, but I'm being straight honest with you. I highly doubt he's going to win a first round playoff series anyway. Like it could happen. And if it happens, I'd be happy about it, but I'm not. I wouldn't bet no money on the Hawks beating any of the top 4 teams in the first round right now. But if they can make the playoffs without having to go into the play-in and get this experience, and everybody gets into the offseason, with some lumps on them to learn from, and ain't nobody get no long-term injury, nothing crazy like that, nothing drastic. Everybody, like as you said, they get through healthy. Let's take it to the off. Bro, honestly, all these dudes know all the same problems that everybody's in here complaining about. The deadline is over. We can't make no more moves. The team for this year is the team. We know this ain't the championship team. Just relax and enjoy the ride, man. Just enjoy the ride.
All right, that's the homeboy Jay, man. As we keep it moving, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Okay. See, this is like in the beginning of the season, I was talking cash trash. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. We got Trae Young. We got Porzingis. We got this. We got that. Right. Get to the All-Star break. The general manager pivots. The general manager say we're gonna play young dudes. Okay. He said we're going with the young guys. That's why I said what I said. That's why I said, all right, well, from here on, bro, I don't need no expectations, bro. But what happens is when we start winning games, right? Expectations come back. Well, not for me. Not for me. Because I keep telling y'all, saying the same thing like with Kuminga. I'm waiting for next year, dog. I'm waiting for next year. That's why I said I don't care. I don't know why people complaining. Well, Kuminga, he looked out. Bruh. Do you really honestly didn't trade for this dude to come here and do what? 20 and 10 out the rip? That's not why he went and got the guy, man. He got the guy for next season, bro. Okay. Kuminga gonna have to do a lot. He gonna have to. This is what Kuminga gonna have to do. So y'all stop tripping. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what he need to do. Okay, all that running the lane shit, dunking shit. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, that shit gonna have to take second fiddle. He gonna have to go in off season become a complete basketball player. He gonna have to add the 3-point shot to his game. Every star player in the league has a 3-point shot. Your MVP lived at the mid-range. Okay. That's what he's gonna have to do. Okay. We're one of the top teams in pace, okay? But we don't have Trae Young, who got all this crazy vision, who be hitting cats, pop, pop, pop. That's not going to happen here, okay? So I see y'all in the chat. Sometimes I'll be like, you got to get in transition, got to hit me. No. What Kuminga needs to do coming in the next season, he got to have a three-point shot to shoot it confidently. Because when he can shoot that three confidently, guess what's going to happen? When they close out, boom. First step, I'm in the lane. I'm in the paint. Okay? So, I mean, I know people, Demond, Kuminga ain't doing he the, like I told, I don't care what he do this year, dog. I don't care. I want him to get healthy. So next year, there's no excuses if he doesn't pan out. I don't want to hear, well, we brought him back too early. I don't want to hear, well, his knee still fucked up. Okay? What I want to hear is, well, we gave him the minutes. He either made it happen or he didn't. It's really that simple. Okay? It's really that simple. But I'm going to tell you right now, bro, once again, Kuminga, okay, he has to adjust to the team he's on. This is not the Nets. Okay? If we was tanking, it might be different. Okay? But he has to adjust and adapt here because here in Atlanta, we have a guy. Our guy is Jalen Johnson. So we're not going to stop what we're doing with Jalen Johnson to adjust to Kuminga. Kuminga got to get let me tell you something. You have to have a 3-ball in Atlanta with Quinn Snyder. Everybody here got a 3-ball. Everybody. You got to have it. Why you think Mo G don't get that many minutes? Because he can't shoot the 3. Y'all see the numbers on his defense. It's amazing. But he can't shoot the ball at a decent clip. What Mo G at? 20-some% from 3? Come on now. Come on now. But I guarantee you this. This is what I'm going to guarantee you. I guarantee you next year, Kuminga is going to have a career year from 3. He's going to hit more threes next year than he ever has because the coach is going to tell him that. You saw it with DeJounte Murray, okay? You see it with Naw, letting that shit fly, green light, automatic, okay? You saw it in the second half with Dyson Daniels last year, letting that bitch fly, okay? You see it with Double O. Double O won't hit no shit from 3. Quinn Snyder get here. Woo, 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 woo. Double O, let them 3s go. Okay? So, I'm sorry, fans, if Kuminga not coming out here every night giving you a crazy dunk, 20 and 10, I'm sorry he ain't giving it to you. But for me, I don't care. Right now, only thing I'm worried about, watching the Hawks, seeing them trying to win these games. Okay? But like I said, and I said it during the show, the coach, in my opinion, messed up on 2 key substitutions. When he took Zach out instead of Kuminga, while you had Dyson on the floor, in the last 5 minutes when we needed buckets, you left Dyson on the floor, which was clogging up everything the offense was trying to do. And that's not a knock on Dyson. But what I'm saying is, this is why Quinn Snyder gets out-coached in the playoffs. He doesn't make the adjustments during the game. Let me keep it moving, man. Who we got up in the building? Oh, who we got left in the building? Let's go, Ryan. What's good, my boy?
What up, Damon?
Chilling, my guy. Thoughts?
I mean, ain't nothing much that was already said, but I mean, I'll give my 2 cents anyway. But rebounding kills us, and I've noticed this too. Whenever we go up against the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard always seems to go off against us. I think he had 24, 25 on us the last time we played, so I guess he has it circled on his calendar. But we need size, man. When they played Keita, Garza, and Walsh, like as like when they're playing Walsh at the shooting guard position, which Walsh is a solid 6'8". That's what happened in the start of the third quarter is that they played size against us and we just couldn't do nothing with it. So and I also think too that coming out of the halftime, I think Quinn tells them to shoot because if you notice in the second quarter, we went from getting to the paint and getting layups and easy shots to shooting more threes starting in the third quarter. So, it was a mixture and conglomerate of a bunch of things that not a terrible loss, but a loss is a loss, and we'll move on.
All right, that's the homeboy Ryan, man. Let's keep it moving. See, Wanda, talk to me.
Now, why did you let Jay just hoodwink you like that? Why'd you do that? Because Jay was talking.
Because he a member of the channel.
I know, but still, though, you let Jay. No. Let me say,
your time has started. You wonder you gonna spend it on Jay or the game?
No, everybody already said it before the game. Like Double O was bad. Dyson was bad. The only person that really was consistently good for the most part was Jalen. I said it, man, and I told you this at halftime. I said that I hope that challenge doesn't come back to bite us, and it did because we had two controversial calls that we could have challenged, but we didn't have a challenge to do so. So, anyway, it's frustrating, and it's like Juan said, and this is why I said what I said to Jay. And I'm talking about Jay, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to him, but it's like Jay was talking so much mess about, hey, man, we're going to be fine. We're going to be good. And now you see he's trying to subtly lower the expectations and act like I didn't really think this team was going to compete in the first round anyway. Bro, that's not what you were saying a couple weeks ago. You were saying that we could compete. I heard you. I have receipts. But anyway, I've said it before. I'm 50-50 because we don't have a point guard. I've said that. Our half-court game stinks, and the Celtics took advantage of that, and we played into that. I still, like you said, when it comes to Quinn, I'm still not convinced that he's the guy that's going to get us over the hump, and the margin of error is still small. Us losing this game, we're going to be only a half a game, I think, above everybody else behind us in the 6th seed, and now we're going in the gauntlet. We only have 2 under 500 teams we got to go up against the last couple of weeks of the season. Everybody else is over 500. Like Juan said, we aren't doing very well right now the last couple of games against over 500 teams, playoff caliber teams. So, like I said, I just want the young guys to develop. One last thing, man. Zach desperately needs more minutes. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. And like you said, he should have been out there more because he was shooting his threes and he was giving you good defense. So, but like I said, bro, hopefully we win tomorrow. Tomorrow, don't let it be a trap game. Please don't let it be a trap game.
All right, that's the boy. See, one of my bad, man. Let me knock off these super chats. I'm sorry. I read this one already, but my boy Show Do said we didn't even have 30 rebounds until the last 30 seconds. Ooh. My boy DeMario, salute to my boy DeMario in the building, man. We need to win out, play in rotation, loading. Asa Newell should have been called up with Jock out. They didn't call Jock. I mean, they didn't call Asa because they didn't rule Jock out till maybe 2-3 hours before the game. And I think Asa's still down there in College Park. All right, let's keep it moving. Who we got? We got John next. What's good, John?
These are the games that show you what it is that you have. When you got a 7-footer standing up with the ball in his hands up like this, and you got 5 Hawks just jumping, trying to get the ball out of his hand, and the man ain't even moving because he got the height on you. That let you know you got a serious problem down low. Mm-hmm. Serious problem down low. And that's all I saw tonight. That's all I saw tonight. People that are too short, trying to play center, trying to catch the man and get the ball out of his hand. Okay? We had no inside presence because, look, we were getting out-rebounded and we were getting outscored right down there in that little area just south of the goal in the paint. Because every time we went up in there, they collapsed.
Mhm.
It was 3 of them on a Hawk because we couldn't hit the 3. Now, as far as Kuminga is concerned, I've been taking a look at his 3-point shooting percentage. And when he came in 21, he was at 33%. 22, he was 37%. 23, he was 32%. 24, he was 30%. 25, he was 37%. Twice. He was 20, 2 times. And right now with us, he's at 48% 3-point shooting, but he only took 25 total shots with us. Now, thing about this is what I saw tonight. I'm kind of concerned, like you. If this man is hurt, sit him down. If this man is hurt, sit him down. He does not need to be out there playing if he's hurt. But they keep clearing it. They keep clearing him to play. They keep saying he's healthy enough to play. So if he's healthy enough to play, I need to see maximum effort out of him. But what I'm seeing out of Kuminga, it's time for y'all might need to hold up on that doggone welcome to Atlanta parade as far as this young man is concerned, because he is not showing what he showed in the first couple of games that he played here. Okay, he's not showing that. So, I only judge by what you do in the long haul. All right, only what you do in the long haul. Those flashes in the pans, I look at it, I pay attention to it. Yeah, you did fine, you did good. And then on that note, I've got to say that the Hawks did, and I wasn't here for the Detroit game, and I've got to say that win against Detroit was a gritty win against Detroit. I thought it was going to translate over into this tonight, but we are deficient. Definitely deficient.
That's the OG John. Let's go to Matt. What's good, Matt?
I was trying to rack my brain around them. I'm trying to figure out what word I was going to use for this game. Word of the day.
What's the word of the day, Matt?
It's so hard. I have so many words. It would probably be crystallization. Like you crystallize the things that we talked about, or at least I talked about. C. Wonder kind of hit on some of them, but like when you look at CJ, is kind of a ball stopper, right? He don't really move the ball. Nas the scorer. He's not a great passer, and then Dyson, he's just, Lord bless him. He looks so useless out there. I mean, he was trying, like you saw him screen, rescreen, move over here, screen for this dude, move, like he was trying to be useful. So bless his heart, but he was I don't know what he was doing out there the last 6 minutes of the game. I'm like, okay, he's not really guarding Pritchard. He's not really guarding Tatum. So like, who is he guarding on defense? And then offensively, I'm like, he's not doing anything. The 2 short shots, push shots he missed, So look, we know what we need. We need a point guard, right? We need another scorer. I will put CJ back on the bench and go out and go try to get or I guess you can leave him, but I would replace him with CJ McCollum, get rid of McCollum. And then I know you're talking about next year with Kuminga, but Damon, they got a team option, so they're gonna have to pay him. You know what I'm saying? So
they're gonna pay him. They gonna activate that team option.
So you gonna give him $25 million?
Yep.
You gonna give him a raise?
The same way I gave KP $30 million.
But so it's a team option for 1 year. It's only 1 year. 25 for just next season?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, and then the last thing, we talked about that in the open forum. And then the last thing I'll touch on is I'm looking at Okongwu, right? Okongwu, the last couple games he hasn't been playing well.
Last how many games? I didn't hear you. The last how many games?
Handful.
What?
Yeah, the last handful. I would say the last 5 or 6.
Give me a number. Give me a number for handful.
Maybe 5 or 6.
Keep going.
I mean, we
When the last time he had 10 rebounds, Matt?
I mean,
how many games ago? When the last time he had 10 boards?
I got to look that up. But
you ain't looked at the last 10 games?
I got to look that up. But I got to. But
you just looked it up.
No, I didn't go back 10 games. But
you've been back 10 games. You've been back 10 games, man. You think you fool? You ain't fooling me, man. I know you've been back 10 games, man.
His shot, his shooting, they still guard him like, you know, I think he's still a league average from 3 or maybe higher. So they're still guarding him like he can shoot. So the thing is, really, it's the spacing he gives, right? So if you take him off the floor, right, and you have Kuminga out there and you got Dyson out there, like the spacing is going to be awful. But I thought this game really simulated a playoff game. You had 3 players that hit 20, Jalen, Nah, and CJ. Like those, CJ took 20 shots. But you had 3 guys that scored 20 apiece. They played good defense for them. I mean, besides Pritchard, but that's another thing. Our defensive ace couldn't guard him for some reason. But besides that first play, I think Dyson was still drunk after that end of the first quarter play. But look, Damon, this game crystallized what I've been saying. And Jay lying. Okay, Jay talking about
Jay lying.
Jay just a week ago, Jay talked about we could beat Boston. I ain't afraid we could beat Boston. I ain't afraid of Boston. We could beat Boston. Now it's this is a throwaway year. And that's another thing for the open forum. I want to know, when did this become a throwaway year? Like, when did we agree to that as a fan base? Like, this was a throwaway season. I don't remember that.
I'm going to tell you what I said. I said, when Aussie said we going with the younger players, I said for me, I didn't say nobody else. I said for me, I don't really have any expectations once Aussie said that. That's for me. I don't speak for everybody else.
I'm just saying, Jay talking about we had like a meeting of the minds and we were like, oh yeah, this is the throwaways. It's all about next season. Like, I don't remember that being a consensus. I don't remember that being a thing. But we can talk about that in open forum. But yeah, I don't know where he came up with that from.
All right, let's keep it moving, man. Matt up here tripping, man. Let's go to Larry. What's good, Larry?
I see y'all on that BS tonight. Everybody hit the like button, man, for this great content. Okay, yeah, Dyson had a bad offensive game. Am I the only one that watched the basketball game? So they didn't run double picks. Tatum didn't do nothing against Dyson. They were picking the hell out of his ass. Hey, shout out to Q for those excellent picks. I wish Yucca Congo could do that crap. Pritchard, okay, he scored 2 baskets on Dyson. That's cooking. Okay, my bad. The entire freaking game was hunt CJ like he's Bambi. He gave up at least 50 points tonight. But y'all cool with 21 points.
Who cool with that? Nobody said who's cool with that. We said that at the beginning.
Nobody came in here and said he got fricasseed.
Who didn't say that? I said that at the very
beginning. He had a bad defense. No.
Hell no.
That was a Celtics game. Yo, man, I'm hearing y'all. Oh, he played. No. That was the entire game. No. Hold on. Because we about to go to the forum. Hold on.
I mean, I said CJ got cooked.
They fricasseed his ass. Everybody, they passed him around like a blunt. Puff pass. Yo, the entire time in the fourth quarter, it was whoever had CJ, get him in the pick and roll, get the switch, and then get Dyson the hell away from us. Literally. Now, Zach should have played over CJ jacking that. And guess what? Oh, Dyson was useless on offense because he didn't have the ball. We was running offense through CJ and no, they can't pass. They can't initiate offense.
Larry.
They cannot initiate. They can't initiate offense, bro.
Let me tell you what I said.
They can't initiate offense. That's why the offense was stale. You should have had Dyson initiating the offense instead of standing in the corner. He's useless in the corner. We all know that.
Well, he should have took him out the game, like I said.
Quinn's dumb.
That's what I said. I
No,
said
have him initiate the offense. Why we got why do we have two non-passers initiating the offense?
Jalen Johnson doing it.
When Jalen Johnson is out of the game, Damon, that's what we were talking about.
No,
when Jalen Johnson is out of the game, you have Dyson in there, let him initiate.
What I said was in the last 5 minutes of the game, he should have took Dyson out. And Jalen was playing in the last 5 minutes of the game. That's why I said
he should have took CJ McCollum out the game.
Because Dyson was not scoring the ball. He wasn't looking to score the basketball in the Celtics.
Yeah, because they had him sitting in the corner. You might as well take him out. You have him sitting in the corner. That's useless.
Dyson
I agree with you.
Coming out, listen, Dyson was coming through trying to set screens in the lane. They passing the ball, or sometimes they did pass him the ball because they know he couldn't shoot the ball.
He was trying to get other people open because nobody else gonna set a damn screen, Damon.
So I said in the last 5 minutes, he should have took him out and went offensive heavy. That's what I said.
All right, man. Yeah.
I mean, bro, Dyson ain't give me shit tonight.
It was a useless night on offense because if you stick Dyson in the corner, try to shoot 3-pointers, it is useless. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm just saying,
Put Zachary Shea in there, and also with Jonathan Kuminga, they are trying to make him a corner boy. Jonathan Kuminga is not a corner boy.
In the last 5 minutes, when we needed offense, you should have went Zach instead and took Dyson out.
Okay, I agree. Zach should have played some. Zach should have been in for Dyson or for Null. I mean, not Null, but for CJ.
I didn't say nothing about Dyson Daniels' defense. I didn't say Dyson got cooked by Tatum. I didn't say that.
No, I was responding to dumbass Matt. That's what I was responding to.
I didn't say that. But what I was saying was, and I also said that when he took Zach out, he should have took this was this third quarter? When he took Zach out, he should have took out Kuminga because
I agree with that.
At this moment, I don't like Kuminga and Dyson on the floor together because both of them are non-3-point shooters. I don't like that. You can't have both of them on the floor because once again,
I agree with that.
They play off of JK. He might be shooting whatever. He's shooting 50, whatever, but he don't shoot on high volume threes.
No, he don't. I agree with you on that. Zach should have definitely played more.
I just said, I said at the beginning, I said it during the live stream. I said, bro, they targeting CJ McCollum. What is Quinn Snyder gonna do about that? Anybody who's they know what I said. I said, let's see what the coach do.
He ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna watch it happen.
Pritchard did a lot of his damage in the first 3 quarters, man. By the fourth quarter, it was too late.
Exactly, man. Like, look, I'll put it like this. Offensively, the way that game played and the way the Celtics played him, he wasn't going to do anything. All right. So I agree with you 100%. If you want to put Zach in instead of Dyson in the last 5 minutes, I'm not mad at that because I know Zach will play good defense. Me personally, I would have took CJ McCollum out because he shot us out the game. Period.
Here's my thing.
And he played. That was the most useless 21 points I ever seen in my life. He gave up 50 points easy.
You know why he gave up 50. You know why I don't get mad about CJ McCollum shooting the ball? Because I believe the coach tell him to do the shit.
Oh no, I know he do. I 100%. CJ has the greenest light. He is John Legend.
That's why I don't get mad at CJ. I'm like, he just doing what the coach tell him to do.
I know he John Legend, bro. Give me the green light. He is John Legend 100%. What I'm saying is that
that's why I don't get mad at CJ. I'm upset. I'm more upset with Quinn. Like y'all know I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, it all goes back to Quinn. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you want to take Dyson out for Zach, I totally agree with you on that.
And I would just go that last 5 minutes when we were searching for some off because we was awful from 3. And
I personally would have said CJ, but either way, I know if you take Dyson out, put Zachary Shea in, you're still going to have good defense. But the problem was still, it still would have been a problem because they hunted CJ like Bambi.
What I said was this: once you let Pritchard get hot, you should have decided who's gonna beat us. Is it gonna be Tatum or is it gonna be this dude? Because I said during the live stream, if you want whoever you want to beat us, you need to put Dyson on the opposite guy. So if you need to put Dyson on Pritchard, you need to put him on Tatum. Now I will say this: I thought you had some good going defensively when you had JK on Tatum, because what I saw tonight is JK, for some reason, the officials allowed him to get away with being more physical because he was getting physical with Tatum, and Tatum didn't like that, right? But
yeah,
so I did like what I saw in that, but I believe that Quinn Snyder made the wrong substitutions, and I think it got to a point to where he had to decide, am I going to give up some defense for offense? And in the last 5 minutes, he chose to keep Dyson Daniels in. Which,
how we gave up a 15-point lead in like 2 minutes and Quinn never called a timeout.
You knew that was coming. I said it again. I said, bruh, they on the 10-0 run. You know, he not going to call a timeout. And he didn't.
Nope.
He never does. But
it wasn't until they took the lead when he called a timeout. I was like, okay.
And then when they went on a mini run, he called another timeout. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Why do you wait?
You should have been using timeout.
Behind the power curve to start using the timeouts. Why? You know.
Anyway,
but I mean, at
man,
the end of the day, like I said, we put ourselves in a position to win the game. I mean, you're going against the number 2 team in the East on the road. Like they're not bums. You know what I'm saying? But what I saw tonight, man, I just don't have. I really, once again, I'm gonna say it again. Me personally, just me. I can't speak to nobody else. I don't really have faith in Quinn Snyder, dog. He don't make the adjustments. That game looked just like the Mavericks game in the playoffs when he refused to sit Gobert, and they kept abusing him. And they waited till the last game to do the shit where they was already about to lose. That's just me, man.
No, I agree. I mean, I think personally, man, we are getting hurt not playing Zachary Ricochet. He has been playing so much better off the bench. His confidence is up, but it seemed like Quinn wanted to smack him back down, even when he's playing with. He played good defense. You know what I'm saying? He was not a negative. He was out there fighting for rebounds, hitting the ball. He didn't get the rebound, but he knocked out of somebody's hand so we can get an offensive rebound. He was out there fighting today, and Quinn just like, you know what? I'm gonna give you 7 minutes in the first half and 7 minutes in the second half. That's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting. And you're gonna play Kispert. I know Kispert only played 7 minutes. That should have went to Zach. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. Quinn's a genius. Quinn's so dumb, man.
Hold on, Larry. What? First of all, you can't act like we're gonna go to cardiac arrest when Dyson not.
Oh yeah, and you know the word of the day is dumbass. And then that's the word of the day.
Then you act like you would be fine.
The word of the day is dumbass.
You wouldn't have been
and that's Quinn.
Larry, you wouldn't have been fine with him sitting on the bench, Larry. One and two, Larry. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure after that first quarter when Peyton Pritchard was going off on Dyson, I'm sure
he wasn't going off on Dyson.
Oh, okay. He wasn't going off on him, just like he didn't score the last point.
When they started coming back is when they started hunting. CJ was hunted all day, bro.
So
he had white little spots on his back like Bambi.
So Larry,
what are you talking about? Go back and look at the game, man.
Larry,
go look at the game, Matthew.
Larry, you're not going
to go look at the game, Matthew. I have no time for your foolishness.
Let me put
foolishness is my bad. Foolishness is the word of the day.
I get my 10 minutes. I didn't get my 2 minutes. I didn't get my 2 minutes, guys.
Go ahead. I'll go after Kool-Aid.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Going after Kool-Aid.
I'm after
What's up, guys? Look,
doing all that capping won't say nothing about Quinn.
I'm always start off. I'm gonna start off with my list. I'm gonna start off with my saying: we better win, and we can't win with Quinn. Okay, that's my saying. Look, guys, we have a situation where this team have been put together for Quinn. I don't care what y'all saying. We are not playing young people. And tell Mike that Moji and Zach is finna get traded for some vets for Quinn.
He better not.
So that's what
I will flip out.
Look, I was listening to a guy talking about how he felt about Zach just getting a couple about 5 minutes in that last game. He was saying that was the less minutes Zach ever had got the whole time he been here. It don't make sense. So it's something about Coach Quinn trying to build his team right now to try to win. And I'm gonna say this: like, look, 30 years, man. The way we looking, we going on another 30 year, not going to get to no Eastern Conference final, none of that. Because Unsi has really got to shop very well. He got to shop very well. And the decision he made, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to shut up. When he made a decision not to go with Trey to build his team around him, that was a decision he had to make to start on a new journey. And by him doing that, now I'm going to say this. Can't nobody tell me if you would have gave that Trae Young plan a chance with who we had and then using the young boys instead of bringing some of the other guys and using Zach a little bit more, you cannot tell me we wouldn't have had the same possibility to make the same run with this schedule.
All right, who next, man? I don't care about Trae Young right now.
For real, man. Like, he gone, man.
He gone, bro. I mean,
he may be gone, but the man is still making a valid point,
bro. I don't want to hear.
Well, no. That's he's saying what he feels about.
Who next?
Me.
He's saying what he feel about.
I don't care. Well, say it somewhere else then, man. Trae is not a warrior. I mean, he's not.
Now, Demond, hold up.
You can't. No. Wait a minute now. Are we censoring?
Hang on, John. Demond.
Yeah, about censoring, man. Trey wasn't a part of this run. We ain't doing woulda, coulda, shouldas, and the man ain't here.
Demond, you can't.
He been gone.
Demond, I understand what you're saying, but you said this is a place for the fans where they can say.
Bro, he's gone. Why we just lost and we want to talk about?
You guys talk about Dominique.
Well, guess what? I don't talk about
Dominique. Ain't nobody talking about Dominique and Joe Johnson.
All right.
Yeah, we do.
But I think we do sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
I said.
What's your point, Steve?
My point is, bring them up. That's what I said.
Hey, my point is, you guys act like he's been gone for like 5 years. He's only been gone.
Yeah, you know, like
5 years.
We just traded the dude this year.
Guys, I got Trae Young jersey on right now, but guess what? He ain't here.
He gone, bro. I mean, I don't.
Okay, we know that.
I got a John Collins jersey that I still wear, but he's been gone for years.
Talk about what we got going forward. Like, what's the plan?
What is that?
And the reason I said that because the change.
Well, we're up here.
What the hell is that?
Where are we going? That's why I was saying that. Where are we going since we don't have made that?
I mean,
honestly, just told you what we doing, Kool-Aid, but you just
man,
please go.
Honestly doesn't have a track record.
Honestly told y'all at the deadline we playing young dudes.
Can I please?
But we're not playing young dudes.
We're not playing young dudes.
But we're not necessarily playing young dudes.
But hey, see these mixed messages you get.
But why CJ playing? Why Kispert playing? Why?
How old is Jalen Johnson?
I'm out. Come on.
23.
C Wonder, go make your point, bro.
Okay, first things first. Like I said, anyways, it's funny how we could not talk about a guy we just traded 2 months ago. But anyway, I will say this about Larry's point. The thing that really irritated me about CJ McCollum.
Damn.
And he blacked out.
Demon's got the power button.
Hey, what happened, C Wonder?
I don't know. Somebody tried to kick me off. Somebody tried to kick me off.
Ball don't lie, dog. Ball don't lie.
Hey. You better leave Beelzebub alone. See, Wonder, you better leave. You better leave Gilgamesh on there. Ain't go again.
What are y'all doing? What are you guys doing to my internet connection? What are you guys doing? Check this out. What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh.
We can hear you though, Steve. We can hear you.
Hey, we can hear you, see, Wonder. But leave.
Go ahead and make your
stop
point, Steve.
calling
We can hear you though.
Beelzebub and Gilgamesh.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, see, Wanda, I got
y'all can hear me?
From the abyss.
Because I can hear you guys.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Hang on.
Yes. Yes.
From the abyss.
The Lord,
you're fading. Hey, go ahead and talk. See,
internet over.
Can you?
Man, fix your.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, who's next?
Okay, let me.
I was next.
No, I think Marion was next.
Hold on. Here's my point. I do not believe in a free spin season, simply because you can't predict what's going to happen next year. People get hurt, teams get better, teams make trades. Next year and the years after are unpredictable. We got expansion coming. There is no such thing as a free spin season. You got to strike while the iron is hot. You got to go for it when you can. That's what made the 2021 team so special, is that they went for it. They wasn't just there happy to be there. And we have people coming up saying that we should just be happy to be here. That's foolishness. That is not how the NBA works. The NBA works, and one shot. This is your chance. So we need to take our one shot. We know our weaknesses. We know where we're falling apart. That's fine. But let's not go in here just happy to be in the playoffs or happy to be in the play-in. This is our one shot. We need to take it, and we shouldn't have the mentality or the mindset that this is a free spin. Please.
That's right. Be rabbit. Let's go.
Who next? So I can go. Who next?
Go ahead, Juan. You got it.
So
I'm after one.
So I got after John.
I think as a fan, and I'm speaking for myself, not speaking for everyone in the forum. My expectations have changed with 14-2 run over the last month. You know,
About the mat too.
You go from the pits of Eastern Conference hell to now you are a guaranteed top seeded playoff team currently today, even with this loss. So my expectations have changed. That doesn't mean we can't talk about the weaknesses and the deficiencies that we have that are exploited when we're playing the even better teams. You know what I mean? And tonight, this is the third game in the last 6 games where we have played really good elite teams. And in those 3 games, we are 1-2. These are the conversations that we as fans should be having, because we can still be proud of our team for winning 11 straight games, but we can also talk about in good conscience about how do we become an elite team and how do we show up the glaring weaknesses that we have had over these last 3 games. One of the things that's not going to help us this year, or that we have to get better at, is rebounding. We are simply getting dominated in the paint. That's by rebounding offensively, defensively, and giving up points in the paint. Number 2, we are playing against MVP. We are playing against 2 teams that are missing MVP caliber players. Newsflash, those guys are going to be playing in the first round of playoffs. If you don't think Cade Cunningham is not coming back in the next 2 weeks to play, I guarantee you he will be back to play in Detroit's first round. I guarantee you Jaylen Brown will be back with a short Achilles and everything else. Huh?
With a collapsed lung?
He going to come back. Trust me, bro. He's coming back. He's coming back. He is coming back.
He won't be back before the beginning of the second round, from what they said.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown will be back. All right. So
I know Jaylen Brown will be back. Yeah.
This was a good litmus test for the Hawks tonight, man. And one of the things that some of you all have stated is when the 3 ball is not going in, we get comfortable and we continue to shoot it, and we will not go to the paint. And before I pass it off to the next man, Jalen Johnson will be a superstar one day in this league, but right now he's utterly passive. In the first quarter, he could do no wrong. He can score on anybody from any array or move from any point on the court, and he did it effortlessly. From to the 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter, Jalen Johnson had only scored 7 more points from the first quarter. He had 14 in the first, and he scored 7 more points until the fourth quarter, where he hit 2 3-balls, and I think he hit 2. He hit free throws. He has the uncanny ability right now to take over the game when he wants to, but he is so. I won't say not that's the wrong word. He's so passive that he's willing to look up for other players. He needs to model Joker. He needs to model Giannis. He needs to model prime LeBron. He needs to model Jason Tatum, who had like 10 points in the fourth quarter. When it's time to get going,
but he
when
wasn't
it's
being
time
guarded.
to get 13, when it's
But he
time
wasn't
to
being
put
guarded.
when it's time to put belt the ass, Jalen Johnson needs to do so. He
And
has
that's
the
why
ability
CJ
to do
need to
so.
be off this
He
team.
has the ability to do so, and we need him to put belt the ass when we need to. That's my point.
One, that's why CJ has to be off this team, because he's deferring to CJ.
Yes.
He's deferring to his vet. And that's why CJ has to be eliminated from this goddamn on team. He has to.
No, you need to eliminate Double O. That's the first person I need to go.
No, man, you gotta eliminate anybody who would think to be a big dog in the city. CJ McCollum is taking a Trae Young role and taking the last shot at every game to take all the clutch shots. That is his role right now. You need to get his ass off this. You have to get him off this team for JJ to excel, because Coach Quinn will always go to the bets. You have to do it. You have to. There's no discussion about it.
That's not gonna happen. He's your best scorer on the floor.
No,
bro.
you have to. You got to get that mofo.
He's the only outside of Nall.
You have to get where you're gonna hope. JJ is gonna be subservient because Quinn's gonna have that. When you take that away, he's going. All right. Well,
he's not gonna be subservient. JJ don't have to get a ball up in clutch moments.
He has been subservient for his entire career to Trae Young. It's second nature.
That's not the
case.
Run the
play
case
for
CJ.
If you run the play for CJ, he's gonna be sitting in the corner.
The coach is making the decision.
Jalen Johnson never sit in the corner.
The coach make the decision who gets the ball when he called the play. Now, I'm gonna tell you that last
game, and I'm watching different views, and that's okay.
Let me tell you what pissed off Trae Young. I'm bringing the Trae Young thing. What pissed off the last game out there? Because let me tell you something. Because the coach Quinn called for Vic Krejci to take the last shot.
And what guys aren't on the team anymore.
The coach makes this decision whether JJ or CJ gets the ball. That's the point I'm making. If you take the ball out of Trae Young and set up for Vic Krejci to take the shot, then you make the decision whether JJ or CJ is going to get the ball in clutch moment.
Can I say this to Juan's point, because he took the point I was going to make? And
can I say my point? Well, go ahead, C1, to get your point. I'll go after you.
CJ.
All right, so
C1 didn't get to go.
My thing is like Dyson had a beautiful steal. Like, even though Dyson didn't play offensively great, he, like Larry said, was doing great defensively. You can't take that away. The thing that really ticked me out about CJ wasn't really just how bad he was getting hunted on defense, on offense, because he was. But we had the momentum back. Dyson Daniels got a steal. And then CJ McCollum chucked up the craziest three-point shot that was like several feet.
It was pretty bad.
And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we traded that away to Washington. I didn't think it was still here. Like, that's the type of dumb stuff I thought we were getting away from. And so, like Larry said, I don't want him back on this team because he's going to do stuff like that. He shot us out of the game. That's the biggest issue I have with CJ McCollum. I get that he's a bucket, but he has tunnel vision. He's a scorer. He doesn't pass. He doesn't facilitate. He doesn't try to get everybody involved. And plus, he's playing for a contract.
That's not his job. That's not his job. His job is not to facilitate.
And that's the problem. We don't have a facilitator.
It's not his job, but he's bringing the ball up. So that's horrible.
That's a horrible coaching.
Jalen Johnson.
Well,
but CJ bringing the ball up.
You know what?
CJ McCollum.
Do you know what?
Is to shoot the basketball. That's his only job.
You know what?
Not to mention, here's the other thing. Not to mention, CJ also.
Do y'all know what?
Here's the thing.
You describing somebody you don't even want to talk about no more.
I'm about to say.
You describing the person that you don't want to refer to anymore. You need him now.
I mean, John,
I'm good.
John, you and I, we Kool-Aid, we all know that, but we ain't gonna talk about it. We all know.
Yeah. Hey,
we know that. Okay, we know that.
Hey.
But I say this too. The other thing is that was funny is CJ's air ball floater too at the end of the game.
Oh jeez.
Like, dude, that was bad too. Listen, I don't want to clown on CJ because he is a bucket, but he should not be allowed back here. Like if
but hold up.
We were just praising him last game.
I'm praising him because he was a bucket.
Hey, look.
I'm not saying he ain't a bucket, but that's all he is.
But look, hold up.
We flipped
what
so quickly,
is the
man.
Hold up. I'm sorry. What is the most important thing that a player can do on the floor?
Score the ball.
Score.
If he
that's what that man's job is. That's what that man gonna do. Now, as far as JJ, what Larry was saying about JJ, that's something JJ got to get over himself.
That's what I was saying.
The coach run the play.
You got to JJ. If you got the ball in your hand, you take it. You take the shot. You want to be the man? You take the shot.
But John, the question.
Okay, so if he takes a shot, John,
and let CJ
if he takes a shot, John, then we're gonna be up here criticizing of him not passing the ball.
No, we not.
Ball starts with CJ or no, there's a high probability that JJ will never see the ball. Because A, they can't pass on the move, and B, they don't look to pass half the time. So that's my whole thing. That's
Larry, I understand that part. However, that's where your coaches got to get involved. That's where your coach got to get involved. And see, it's not that we don't need CJ. You don't need the coach. Because see, the thing is, the coach has got to call the cadence as to how this game is run. If he's sitting there watching them freezing this man out. Hey, why are you freezing that man out? That man over. Why are you not giving the man the ball?
John, he don't like using timeouts like that. What are you talking about?
I was talking. Wait a minute. Hey, I was talking to Juan during the game. They shot 8. They got 8 points in a row. 8 points in a row. And I said, hey, you need to call a timeout here. Matter of fact,
why would you do that?
He did that with Detroit.
Yeah, I was talking to Juan, and I really was talking to Foot. Foot, you need that man. He called timeout. Foot swore me down. Oh, he don't need to call no timeout. The hell he didn't. 8 points in a row, uncontested.
Hey John, maybe it was an assistant coach that just got the job from Baylor who told him to call timeout in Detroit. Now he gone. Maybe that's it.
Ooh. You doing my job for me, boy?
I don't know.
That's what that was. That was.
I don't know.
Maybe you need a center that's actually tough and not.
That didn't make no sense.
You need a tough center.
You go on an 8-0 run, and you're not supposed to call no timeout. And then they scored 2 baskets, and then Quinn calls timeout. And I asked the same question.
A tic-tac.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know.
That's the first thing. What the hell is going on? But at any rate, let me finish with what it is I want to say.
And
about
Matt
this
really need to put Quinn Snyder is holding Zach back. He really need to put that in his title. It's Quinn Snyder.
Let me finish talking about what I want to talk about.
100% Quinn Snyder holding Zach back. Period. Point blank. It's not even.
I need to know why.
How many he had?
I need to know why Ansi did not pick up a center or somebody 7 feet or better during the time that we were doing all this shopping and giving stuff away.
There was nobody available.
Yet there were people available.
You got Lindell and Coloco.
Yeah, we got Lindell and Coloco.
Wait a minute. Where was John Lindell and where was Coloco tonight?
John
Lindell was hurt and Coloco's on the
Coloco is not injured.
Demond, I got
Hey,
an answer
let me
for
ask
you.
you a question. Is they better than Big Frank the Tank?
Demond,
Yeah, I mean, Koloko wasn't injured.
Is Langdale and Koloko better than Big Frank the
Now,
Tank?
that's the
You know,
That's the
Koloko
question.
wasn't injured. Why wasn't he out there? Now this
Frank the
Joker,
Tank's been out of the league for
whatever the
6
hell his name
years. What are we
was.
doing?
Raise one. I'm out, man. Raise one. Let's go.
You know, I mean,
baby.
It was just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous seeing how we could not even rebound our own misses tonight at all.
Because I keep telling you guys, whenever we play up against a physical center, Onyeka crumbles every time. Keita is a third string center, and he crumbles.
He ain't a third string. No, he ain't a third string. That's no.
The man is 7 foot 245.
It's happened against Nurkic. It's happened against Vucevic. It's happened against Andre Drummond. It's happened against so many second to third string centers. It's gotten insane.
Whether they are second or third string centers, they are bigger than
I'm talking about that fool up there in the top corner that's rolling his eyes right now.
Ryan,
he's terrible.
Hang on, Ryan. You are kind of being
I
over the
told
top.
y'all
Because
the reason we won.
No.
Hang on.
I'm just gonna say this,
and I think even Juan.
Wait a minute. I thought this was my time.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, it's your time. Go ahead.
My
Then
bad.
Matt come
I
after
thought you were
you.
done.
Then I come
I
after
thought you were
Matt.
done. My bad. I'll wait.
I mean, I thought I was on CB radio getting walked over every time I started talking. Break.
My bad.
But at any rate, this just looked horrible tonight. And don't forget, we gave up a 20 freaking point lead because we went ice cold. Died
16.
by the doggone
16,
jump shot.
John.
16.
Was it 16 or 20?
Yeah, it was 16 in the first. Yeah, 25-9.
Yeah, well, 25. Man, hey, when I see a 2 on the other end and a single digit on the other end, I say 20. Hell. You know.
I mean, if you round it up, it is 20. So
I mean, okay, don't stretch it for me. Don't stretch it. But my thing is that you gave up you were running these jokers out of the gym. They were trying to start out physical with you, but you were running them out of the gym, and then you went ice cold freaking shooting. They catch up with you because you couldn't rebound the shots you were missing. You couldn't hit the shots you were taking. They started getting physical, and then on top of that, just like a lot of people have pointed out, Tony Brothers, see, he's about bad as Jack Madden long time ago. Anybody who remembers him. Jack Madden couldn't stand the Hawks either, especially up there in Boston Garden. It was just ridiculous, some of those calls. And that female was intimidated by him.
Gosh. No.
She was, because I saw
you
it.
got to go down this route. Why?
Because that route is the truth. Take a look at the game. Watch the replay. I'm telling you, man, it was just ridiculous. The officiating was just ridiculous. Did she call a foul at all for the Hawks?
I don't know.
I didn't see one.
She wasn't the problem. It was the other guy who was calling those ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah, it was the other.
No, well, hey. Now, Ryan, in the first quarter, we got 2 calls that we never would have gotten up there in Boston. You remember? Well, Tatum swept the man and knocked him down just like Brown usually does. We got 2 calls I never expected us to get up there in Boston, and it was the third official that did it. She was just sitting up there, a ponytail bopping in the wind, looking all up there.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, man.
Oh man. All right. I gotta stop you. Stop before we get canceled.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
Okay.
let me just say this real quick.
I'm telling the truth. Y'all tell me when I'm lying.
I want to say to Ryan 2 things. One,
It's Matt's turn.
I gave CJ credit. I never said that CJ wasn't a bucket. I've always said he's a bucket, but that's all he's ever been. So I'm gonna give him credit when he's doing his job. But when he's not, I'm going to criticize him because this is my thing, and this is my biggest issue too with other folks that love to say about a Okongwu and say if he doesn't shoot threes, what good is he? It's the same thing with CJ. If he ain't scoring, what good is he? It's the same thing with Corey Kispert. If he ain't hitting threes, what good is he? It's like we got 2 guys that are just one-trick ponies that don't do anything else to help contribute to the team. At least with Okongwu, he can pass. Because y'all talk about Dyson and stuff. Most of those cuts come from pick and roll actions with Okongwu. giving it to him when he's cutting to the basket. Like Double O is a underrated passer, as well as yes, he's not the best rebounder, but he battled towards the end to the point where he got an offensive rebound and kicked it to CJ where we got a 3 and we cut it down to I think 5. So he's trying. The thing I always had an issue with Double O is the inconsistency. When he plays physical, he can hang with the best of them. Like I think he's one of the best centers when he plays ultra physical. Like he has to because he's so small. But for whatever reason, he wants to play finesse, and that's just not his style. I don't know if that's the way Quinn wants to play or whatever. The other thing is the reason why he needs to start is because our shooting guard or small forward or point guard or whatever Dyson is so piss poor from 3 that you need more spacing.
Anywhere.
Okay, you need spacing because if you got a center who can't shoot and Dyson who can't shoot, we saw tonight how that constricts the paint and how guys can't get down into the paint to do their job. So I'm just saying, you guys.
My only pushback on that, C Wonder, is how come our shooting guard I'll just say Dyson is grabbing more rebounds than our starting level center.
He didn't
and more offensive rebounds than our starting level center.
Ryan, haven't I always said that Okongwu's not the best rebounder? And that you need Dyson
no, I know,
to cover him?
But he's not strong either. He's got his special matchups, but throughout the league he's subpar.
Ryan, here's the other thing.
Hold on, C Wonder. So that's not true tonight, Ryan.
Let Matt get his turn.
Okay, I don't know.
C Wonder went out again.
I got too many people talking to me.
Damon, for some strange reason, I think Damon's doing something. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what it is. My Wi-Fi has never acted up like this ever. Like this is perfectly strong. My dad has made this reinforced. So I don't know why. I'm just
Matt.
But anyway,
Onyeka has not had 10 rebounds since March 4th.
Why isn't that arbitrary number?
March 2nd. March 2nd against Portland, he had 10 rebounds. He only had 1 double-digit rebounding game this month.
You gotta take into account though this. He gets on the perimeter a lot, so they're not gonna get a lot of.
Yeah, he's not in position.
And he's not even scoring that well, shooting that well from 3.
I'm not saying that he isn't. I'm just saying
he's not.
That's what Quinn wants him to do.
He's shooting 38%.
That's what Quinn wants him to do,
bro. No, Matt, this whole month, dude, he's shooting like 32% from 3.
He's still shooting 38 for the season. So what does that tell you?
Okay, I'm not talking about the season. We need him to win now. If we're trying to make a playoff, we need everybody up to par, and he's shooting below par. Because everybody wants to keep making. Onyeka's shooting 3-point shots. Onyeka's shooting 38% from 3. He has not. He's not made more than 2 3-point shots in a month.
Brian.
Out of 5 attempts, he has not. He has all these attempts, and the most he's made is 3.
And that's
Ryan. I can understand that, but my rebuttal is this: Dyson hadn't been making 2 threes in over a year until a couple of games ago.
No. But since Dyson can't shoot, he can still pass. He can still rebound. He can still defend. And if Onyeka can't shoot, he has trouble rebounding. He's not a He's not a good passer. He's averaging less assists.
He's not a good
these past 2 months. He's only averaged 5 assists. So if you want to call that good, that's fine.
He's a center. Dyson is a point guard, so I would expect my point guard to do a better assist than my center.
So hold on.
But anyway, guys, I got to dip early. I'll see y'all later. Hopefully we'll win tomorrow. God bless y'all.
All
right, see.
What'd you say, Kool-Aid?
So don't leave and try to say what I got to say, CJ.
Okay, go ahead.
Since you don't.
Hey, wait a minute. How did you know my name?
CJ. It's not a elite.
It was just a guess.
How do you know my nickname?
That's your nickname, CJ.
Somebody who leaked it? Who leaked it? I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Steve Wonder, you got me. Okay.
Boston made an adjustment in the second half.
Exactly.
They brought their center lower in the paint. Right, as opposed to us high as he was in the first quarter, they brought him lower to match the screen in in the third and fourth quarter, right? They pack the paint, right? Something that the Hawks struggle with. Okay. So, like all the things that the Hawks struggle with offensively, they highlighted that in the second half. You could say Quinn didn't adjust, but is he going to sit? What is that? $60 million on the bench between CJ McCollum and Dyson? That's $60 million. Is he going to sit that on the bench? Probably not. Okay. No coach is. I don't care how much cachet you got in the league. You're probably not going to sit $60 million on the bench. Okay. So he played really his playoff rotation because nobody got above 20 minutes besides the starters. 37 minutes, 38 minutes, 32 minutes, and 34 minutes. So the starters play a majority of that plus 14 or whatever lineup that's supposed to be. That played a majority of the minutes of the game. The problem is against the better teams. We saw it against Houston. We really saw it against Detroit, but they didn't have Cade. And then we saw it again tonight. The better teams in the league, they're going to pack the paint. They're going to make Jalen a shooter, which he shoots, but he's reluctant to shoot in the fourth quarter.
He had 2 threes, Matt, back to back.
You could and we
needed those. They got to a 3-point game.
Yeah, but one was off an offensive rebound.
It don't matter. He shot it.
But it does matter when he's not coming down. He's not involved. He's not initiating the offense. He's not involved in the offensive play.
Go ahead, finish the point.
So it matters if your best player is not involved in the offense and your best player is not initiating the offense and dictating to the defense what's going to happen. Then I think, me personally, Jalen just don't want the ball at the end of the game. It has nothing to do with Quinn. It has nothing to do with how the offense is ran because he gets it whenever he wants it any other time. It's just the last 5 minutes. It just happened that CJ gets the ball all the time. No, Jalen is willingly deferring to a better scorer, a better dude who can get a shot in the mid range in the half court than he can. It's pretty simple. So he can't. Jalen is not great. We saw it tonight. How many times Jalen get blocked tonight? 4. He's not great off of 2 feet. He's not great off of 1 foot. He got to go off of 2 feet. Right? His shot comes and goes. I think he's shooting 33, 34% for the season. Jalen he's just a young player, but he just don't got it right now in the half court. It's okay. He'll get it in the next couple of years. But as it relates to what the teams are doing, the playoff teams, the better teams in the league, they're making the Hawks play in the half court. They're making the Hawks execute and get a good shot over and over and over again. And it's hard to do that when CJ McCollum is not a great passer. Naw can't pass. Dyson can't do anything offensively outside of the dunker spot. And Okongwu got to stand out to the 3-point line to get Jalen some type of ability to get to the rim. So against the better teams of the league, this lineup will work against bad teams, but the better teams of the league, this lineup has deficiencies, and we're going to have to fix it if we want to be respectable going forward.
So, Matt,
that's why we need to train Yucca, but go ahead.
Matt,
my turn.
About Jalen. You said Jalen has to play better half court. I think over this month, as we have started gel, Jalen has taken more of an effort to score in the half court offense. His plethora of individual one-on-one moves where he's able to get space and score over anybody has been a lot better than it has been for the majority of the season. He's scoring in a variety of ways. He can hit you with the post up. He can hit you with the spin with the fadeaway on both legs. He can hit you down. He can come down speed and dunk on you. He can hit you with euros. He can hit you from the 3-point line. His variety of shots that he's been shooting over the last month has been, without question, MVP type caliber. Now we'll say this in the fourth quarter. We all can agree that Jalen plays some passive basketball at times, and he does defer to Nall and he does defer to CJ. I don't know if it's because of game planning. I don't know because they are packing the paint, which he was very comfortable with. I don't know if it's because coach wants Nall and those 2 guys to shoot. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going by what I see. Me as a fan, I know what Jalen has done, and I know seen what he can do, and I know that he can take over games. Every night that Jalen plays, he is arguably the best player on the court. Hands are maybe a Luka Doncic or a Jokic. He's only one of 2 players in the NBA averaging 20, 10, and 6. The other player is named Nikola Jokic. All right.
But Juan, I think we get lost sometimes in the numbers.
Hold on, man. Hold on, let me finish. Right. So he is the ultimate team offensive cog for the Atlanta Hawks right now. When he sits, we suffer immensely with moving the ball. And we need another point guard. I already said that. I think as a Hawks fan moving forward, we will probably benefit with having Moji playing some center minutes in crunch time because it gives us gives us a taller person down the post. It gives us a more elite defender who is able to switch between 1 and 5. He can guard uh, personnel, and he will play bigger personnel within the paint because Oyeka is struggling over the last couple weeks, man. He is struggling mighty. If he don't hit a three, what is he doing? He's not even making the bunnies no more. He's missing free throws. He's not going to post you up. And so Moji may not be the scorer that Onyeka is, but he's damn sure the better defender that he needs. And in crunch time, if you're going to play Null, if you're going to play CJ, if you're going to play Dyson, you might need to put Moji out there to savor some of those rebounds to help Jalen on the offensive side, offensive rebounding as well, because Onyeka is not doing nothing for us, man. He has one double-digit rebounding game this month. One. Dyson Daniel has 3. He has 3 double-digit rebounding games this month coming out of the point guard position.
But y'all
So
can't.
hold on. So I say all that to say this,
Well,
man. All right.
after him, Matt.
I say all this to say this. We know we're going to get exposed as far as in the paint and as far as rebounding if Onyeka is starting against bigger teams. Miami starts a 7-foot cat. Cleveland starts a 7-foot Mobley and a 6'10" Jared Allen. Who else? And Boston starts a 7-foot Cater. All right, we know we're going to lose rebounding in the paint. Onyeka is going to have to make his mark being a little bit better enforcer defensively, like he did when he first came in the league. All right, he has gotten too comfortable shooting 3-point shots. CJ gonna have to start passing the ball a little bit more. All right. If he's gonna play the point guard role, he's got to start looking for some guys and not just looking for his shot all the time. It's a number of things that get exposed at a higher mark when we're playing these elite teams. When we're playing the trash teams, you can get away with this shit some of the times, man. Most of the game. But when you playing the elite teams, they're going to force you to do the things you don't want to do. And tonight they made us shoot shots we didn't want to shoot, and we had absolutely no answer for Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard had more rebounds than Onyeka Okongwu. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
Thank you, Juan.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, this is why I say, man. With Okongwu, I said in the last game against Detroit, we won that game because Okongwu fouled out. That's what kept Quinn from having to use him. And Landale was in there. He had to play more, and he had to play Moji a little bit more because that made a difference in that game, and it changed how everything went down and down. As for right now, man, the game to me, I liked it the whole game. It's just the ebb and flow. Everything is not going to be all cookies and cream all the time. In the ebb and flow of the game, we was really in the game with a really good team. The only thing about it was that it was certain mistakes that were made. And in games like this, playoff games, what you want to call, I don't care what sports it is, it always come down to one thing: coaching and your star player. They got to be the star player can't make too many mistakes, and the coach can't make too many mistakes.
But they got two
and
star players.
Your star player have to be willing to take the ball. You have to say, give me the ball. That's what your star players will be. In this case, Jalen Johnson was the star player. Now, he took the ball in the first half, and you saw how he was looking. He really jumped out there really, really good. He had 29 points tonight. And JJ is really better. That's the crazy part about JJ. He don't really realize how good he is. Because if he did, he'll be boasting like Wemby. The man is a walking triple-double, and he should right now be feeling like, when we talking about playing defense, he should have a mindset get into that mindset like a Larry Bird. I have to go back to the old school. When Larry Bird say, "You not going to stop me." That's the mindset that we need for our team. And you can't tell me in every team that's a winning team, they have that player that say, "Give me the ball. I'm going to win this for you. I'm going to take over the game right here." And this is what I didn't see tonight coming down to the end. Quinn made his crucial mistakes. And then your boy, who was the all-star, didn't take over the game because he gave it to CJ. And I know CJ a walking bucket, but I sit there and saw Jalen Johnson make bucket just as easy throughout the whole game.
Sure did.
And there was no reason for just to turn the ball over. Not this night to no CJ. Jalen Johnson should have took over the game. He should have been like Wendy. Give me the ball.
But he wasn't. He's not that level. He's not the type of player. I sat there and seen Jalen Johnson get the ball. They bring the ball down. He bring the ball down himself. They run a pick and roll. He don't got the angle to the rim, and he gave it up to CJ McCollum and went to the side.
Matt, he took 21 shots tonight. He led the team in shot attempts tonight. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the fourth quarter, Ryan. The last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Go back and watch
10
the fourth
points
quarter.
in the last 5 minutes.
He hit 2 threes, Ron. 2 threes, Juan.
And 2 free throws, and he scored another basket. So what? I mean, damn, you want him to have 20? I do agree he needs to be more aggressive, but damn, you want to have 20 points in the fourth?
I would know, Juan. I want him to be more impactful on the points that we get, on the shots that we get, rather.
He had 29 points.
On the shots that we get, we didn't get good quality shots the last 5 minutes of the game.
And that's Jalen's fault that everybody just took terrible shots?
It's his
But he
fault.
should have had 30. He should have had 35.
It's his fault. If you go back, it's his fault that we didn't get good shots because we don't have a point guard. So he has to.
CJ pulled a 40-foot 3-point on a steal.
CJ,
That's Jalen's fault. That's Jalen's fault.
A step up 3-point shot that was way off.
I get that. That was a bad shot, but like on the other,
what are we doing, man?
Like on the other side of the court, when Boston got the ball, Jason Tatum touched it. He maybe not shot it, but he touched it every play. He influenced every play. That's what I'm talking about. Jalen did not do that. Jalen didn't influence anything the last 5 minutes of the game. He hit some threes on a 2 threes on a rebound, and he scored when the game was over with. So what are you talking about?
We was down 12 points in the fourth, and we whittled it down to 2 points when Jalen came back in the game. I don't know what the fuck we be talking about sometimes. I agree he needs to be better as key points in the game, but when he came back in the game, we went from down 12 to down 2.
You're not understanding.
Okay. I'll give you the last few. Onyeka, offensive rebound. Onyeka, 2-point tip layup. 60-second timeout for the Hawks. Nikhil misses 3-point jump shot. Dyson rebound. Dyson Daniels 2-point layup. Onyeka rebound. Jalen misses a 3. Onyeka offensive rebound. CJ misses a 3. Jalen misses 2-point. CJ misses a free throw. Like, it wasn't just Jalen. It was CJ. It was It was Dyson. It was everybody.
You're not understanding. I'm not blaming Jalen Johnson for the reason we lost. You're not listening. I said Jalen Johnson did not influence the shots that we got to the same caliber that Jason Tatum did for Boston. He influenced every single shot that they got. They ran decoy plays for him. He influenced all of their opportunities. They got good look after good look after good look. We did not.
Brother,
Jason Tatum was getting good shots off of off-ball screens.
On CJ,
Cato was giving Jason Tatum off-ball screens to get wide open threes. Those were his last few shots.
And see, that's where coaching come in. Coaching is supposed to run every play. He's the only all-star on this team. Jalen's the only all-star on the team. And CJ should have the mindset to defer the ball to the all-star. That's disrespectful, man.
But
you
don't. I want to go back to the winning team.
Y'all are focusing on the result and not the process. I'm talking about the process.
I just gave you a process, Matt. I gave you a process that
Ryan, I know
Jason Tatum was coming off ball screens to get those open shots.
Right. I'm not talking about whether
And
he
they
shot.
were running for him.
How they process, how they got into their offense. I'm not talking about who made the
Exactly.
shot.
Okay, so Jalen Johnson drove it out, passed it to Nikhil. Nikhil missed the shot.
I'm not talking about that, Ryan. I'm not talking about the
God,
result.
dude.
I'm talking about how they got into the process of how they got into the offense.
Matt, okay. So I
Okay, you're diving in way too fucking deep, bro.
Matt, so I say this. If you want to talk
crazy.
about the two-man game between Jason Tatum and Derek White, they was putting, because Dyson Daniel was guarding him coming down. And what they did was play a two-man game. They play a two-man game. They get the switch with CJ on Tatum every time. What did you just go back and look at the last 6 minutes of the game? What did Tatum do every time? He drove the ball. Once we drove the ball, we collapsed. He finds open people, a.k.a. Jordan Walsh cutting baseline because he had 3 defenders on him for an easy dunk, or Peyton Pritchard in the corner for an easy 3, or Jason Tatum laying it up with nobody on him because he has a 6'4" C.J. McCullough on him. It is what it is, man. Jalen Johnson came down and he started matching Tatum 3 for 3. Then he gets to the free throw line. He scores 2 free throws. We're down 4 points. And then what started to happen? We get a steal. What does CJ do? He pulls up from 45 and clanks it. We go back down. What does Jason Tatum do? Get to the basket. Come on, bro. We gotta be reasonable when we talk about these things, man. We gotta be reasonable. Like, we remember the game just like you remember the game too. And we can call out certain points as well. Jalen Johnson is the offensive cog. He has to do everything for the Hawks to win. Jason Tatum does not have to do everything for the Hawks to win because they have a guy that can score 40 off the bench.
Well, that's a roster construction. That's a roster construction issue, Juan.
It's a roster construction when we're talking about youth versus experience. A team that's on its way to try to win another championship versus a team that's trying to learn how.
We're still the third youngest team in the NBA, Matt.
No, I mean I don't use that as an excuse because.
Oh my gosh! But you have no problem using every other excuse under the sun, bro. Get out of here with that.
Hold on. What was Luka Garza? Did Luka Garza play meaningful minutes on their championship team?
What no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Hold on. It's a yes or no. Yes.
We're not gonna do that, brother.
No.
Luka Garza been in about 6 years in the league too. All right. You need to talk about Peyton Pritchard, a star off the bench, a 6-man scoring almost 40 points. Hold on. You need to talk about how he was boxing out Onyeka Okongwu and getting rebounds. You need to talk about how he was pulling up from 45 and splashing in our eyes uncontested. Man, we can go back and forth. Boston is good as fuck. They're good. They don't need Jaylen Brown.
I'm talking about
they didn't need Jaylen Brown tonight. They're good as fuck.
That's not what I'm talking about. Their young players who played significant minutes this season that did not play significant minutes in the prior seasons. Okay,
because they had a champion. They had Porzingis, Al Horford, Derek White. They're not going to play over them. And
I get that, Ryan. I get that. I'm sorry, Juan. I get that, Ron. But we're talking about youth versus youth. So our youthful player that's not really that young, okay? Jalen Johnson is 5 years in, Onyeka 6 years in, McCollum's 13 years in, Nas 8 or 9 years in. So they're not super young, okay?
Matt, you don't think coaching and being in the right place as an NBA player has something to do with it? Just look at Nah for us. Nah averaged 9 points for Minnesota as a 6-man. Now he averages 21 points on one of the better shooters in the NBA this year. He has the 4th most three-pointers in the NBA. What the hell are we talking about? You don't think coaching matters? You don't think opportunity matters? Luke Garza is a smart individual. He played 4 years in college. He comes to play for Missoula, and now he's playing on a very experienced and a team that's not going to let you get minutes unless you do something that contributes to winning. He's big. He knows how to set good screens. He knows how to offensive rebound, and he knows how to play his part. That's why he's getting minutes. That's why they about to win 50 more games again, man. We can go back and forth with this.
Come on now. Luka Garza's been on 3 teams.
And now he's thriving. Why? Why is he thriving now as a 6'11" big? Why is he thriving now? He's got championship expectations.
Thriving.
He's got championship expectations. He's playing with a championship level coach. Come on, man. Come on, be reasonable, bro.
But can I say this right here? Man? Can I say this? See, if I would have said, go get a Luka Garza to play with the Hawks, y'all be saying, we don't want no Luka Garza.
Because it's the
look who you playing. No, I don't want Garza. See, that's what I'm saying. There you go. If we say go get somebody like that who's 7 foot, that you see other teams be playing. You be like, why are you playing that dude? We always say we don't want him. Even when we were talking about going to get Aiden, y'all were like, we don't want no Aiden.
Kool-Aid, coaching matters. I don't know why the hell
Coaching
we
does
sit up here and
matter.
don't talk about it. Coaching
Yeah,
matters.
but the
Mazzulla
proper structure of a team matter more. Let me tell you something. The proper structure of a team matters more than a coach sometimes. Because sometimes if you structure the team to the point where it's structured correctly, all the coach have to do sometimes is just sit back and watch and just tweak a little bit.
Are we not winning
But
with
if you
y'all?
got a
Kool-Aid.
coach,
If we had Garza on our team, you know who he would be? Christian Coloco.
But
not playing.
He?
Yeah.
But okay, but you just see that's a coach's problem because he don't understand that. But I'm just saying what I just said right there was that honestly, I was saying, yeah, you probably said that right because just like y'all said, y'all won't want him and coach won't play him. You know, just like coach got Landale, but coach like Landale. Why? Because he's a 3-point shooter. That's why coach like Landale.
Kool-Aid.
You see what I'm saying? But
Kool-Aid, Jordan Walsh has been sitting on the bench for the last 2 to 3 years.
Yes,
Taylor
I was about to
has been
bring
sitting
him
on
up.
the bench for the last 2 to 3 years. Luka Garza has been bounced around the league. You have to bust your ass to get meaningful minutes in Boston. Sam Hauser came from nowhere, and now he's one of the better 3-point shooters on Boston team. Peyton Pritchard worked his ass off. He's one of the better guards in the league as far as dribbling and footwork. He has some of the most immaculate footwork for a guard that's under 6 feet in the NBA, and he's strong as hell. Did you see how he pushed Nall out from the rim to grab an offensive rebound? Like, what are we talking about, man? Their coaching and development is miles ahead of the Atlanta Hawks. This is why they can go and get
exactly. That's what
Coloco
then
and
you
bring him on
saying
the
the
team,
same
and
thing,
Coloco will
Juan.
average 8 and 8. Like we talking
We
about two
saying the
different
same thing.
systems.
So
We
hold on,
saying
wait,
the same
One
thing,
has
Juan.
18
We really
hold on,
one
saying
has
the same
18
thing.
banners, the other has 0.
hold on, wait, Juan.
One. We saying the same thing, Juan. That's all I'm making a point
Actually, we're
different than
not.
you, but we saying the
Actually, we're
same
not. You
thing.
saying why do we go get a Luka Garza? Because Luka Garza will not be used in the same way they would be used here. That's why.
The point I was making was that getting a 7-footer to play because you need to structure the team correctly. You don't have a 6'8" center playing center and have your power forwards tall. You got you got guards. Your guards are actually your center is almost the shortest one on the floor.
Kool-Aid.
You know, JJ is taller than that's what I'm saying. It's not structured correctly.
Kool-Aid. Okay, Kool-Aid. Let's break this down. All right. We go out, we went and got Coloco. How's that worked out for us? Yeah, exactly. We go and get Jock Landale. Ever since we got Jock Landale, we have been winning games. Why? Because it gives us a 7-foot, 250-pound guy on the rim on the floor who at times can box out bigger players, who at times
That's the
can
point
clear
I
space
made.
and get rebounds. So that part has been working for us. The reason why Onyeka is playing while he's playing is because he's going to make a mass over 200 threes from the center position. It gives us space and it gives us pace. That is why he is starting right now. And it's going to exacerbate his weaknesses when we play the teams like Detroit, when we play the teams like Boston, who can not only match you in that position, but they can also take him out the game and take away his strength, which is shooting the 3. Why are we not talking about this stuff? We're going to talk
I'm not
basketball. Let's
arguing
talk
with you,
basketball.
Juan, about no dope. I'm not arguing with you. I'm making my point that we need a 7-foot center. It does sound like what I'm making, John.
We have
Am I
Jock
making a
Landale.
point that I'm trying
We
that
have
we need a 7-foot center? And he arguing with me about that. Said that several times.
Well, now this is what I'm getting, and I agree with both of you, especially with one, because see the thing is that we were sitting up here celebrating beating on tomato can. Okay. We were celebrating beating tomato can. And every time I would say something about the fact that, okay, that's a diced tomato. Okay, those whole tomatoes. Okay, those rotten tomatoes. Those aren't, no, that's not who you need to be looking at. And I was pointing to the fact, okay, like the Detroit game, the Houston game, this game here with Boston. These are statement games to measuring sticks or litmus tests to show what it is that you have. Okay, this shows you what you have. And see, the thing is that Double O as well as Jalen Johnson is well. Let me stick with Double O. Double O is not the answer. Hell no. I've been telling y'all that, and you've been saying it too, Kool-Aid, that Double O is not the answer, never has been the answer. Sorry, Matt. But he's too small, he's too slow. And you remember the last time I was up here, I said if Double O had to jump 2 times after a rebound, could he do it? And everybody said no. He got 1 jump in it, and that's it. Once he lands, it's over with. He done. You know, and being 6'8", you can't do that. Yeah, I mean, you cannot survive as a center, an undersized center, and you can't jump but 1 freaking time after a rebound.
He's slower now.
And he's slow. I told you the Joker shuffle his foot when he run.
He wasn't as slow when he came out of USC, man. He's slower now. I don't know. He didn't pick the weight too.
Matt, let me ask you this, Matt. Let me ask you this. You know what killed? You know what?
Demond used to say something great a couple years. Last year was the last year before last. Demond used to say one thing Hawks fans gonna do is find a way to blame a player, right? And we just change the player every year. It's a different player that we blame.
You've been blaming Dyson Daniels all season. You just counteracted your own point, dude.
Double O for years. It been years. I've been telling y'all about that Joker for years.
Well, we sit up here, we blame players, so I blame Dyson for not shooting.
I blame Dyson.
Dyson is on the list now.
You destroyed your own argument.
No,
Dyson on the list now too.
Ryan, I'm talking about the fan base blaming a universally regarded productive player, which Dyson is not. A universally regarded productive player.
Dyson is more valuable than Double O on his team.
No, he's not. That's a damn lie.
The hell
yes, he is.
He is.
Okay, Matt, you take Onyeka's shot away. What can he do?
What I give? What can Dyson do?
You take Onyeka's 3-point shot away. What can he do?
Pass. Defend.
No, he
cannot pass. Bro, he's averaging 4 assists, bro.
You know what?
He's the special on team.
You know what?
Oh my God.
See, I'm gonna tell you.
Have at it, bro.
You glazing for real, bro. You're glazing for real.
They really cancel each other out. As far as I'm concerned, they cancel each other out.
Dyson took away his 3-point shot and still rebounds better, still passes better, and still steals and blocks better than Onyeka. Like, bro, what are we even talking about?
They cancel each other out.
The coach said Onyeka's the best passer on the team. He said it multiple times.
They cancel each other out.
Dirty Bird is right. Games without Onyeka, we look fine. Games without Dyson, we get blown out. Thank you, Dirty Bird.
How many games did Dyson?
No, wait a minute now.
Oh, yes. Yes. When we went up against Boston one of the times, we got destroyed because we didn't have Dyson.
We got destroyed by the Lakers with Dyson and Portland. What are you talking about?
Demond is.
That's a salute, man. We about to end the show, man.
Oh yeah, they playing tomorrow.
Yeah, we play tomorrow, they play tomorrow. Yeah, we playing the Kings, so that should be a dub. We be here. I'll be here for the post game.
I've been trying to say that, Cedric.
We hope so tomorrow.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Well, it's our first back-to-back.
I'm not gonna do a watch along for no Kings game, bro. I learned my lesson watching the Memphis Grizzlies. I ain't gonna never do that again, bro. So,
what was that? Torture? Was that torture?
It was. It really was. I was like, man, I could have did a post-game live show at halftime. But hey, salute to everybody who tapped in with us, man. We'll be here tomorrow for the post-game live show. It should be a dub. Okay.
It should be.
But we know how that go. But salute to everybody who tapped in with us. We appreciate the support. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the video, man. And we shall catch y'all on the flip side, man. And we up out of here. Y'all stay up, man. Peace. Oops, gotta delete that. Now we out.